Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another new video. In today's video I'm going to be talking a bit about the update in regarding getting my license for the 2024 season, as we're now in the 2024, so the wheels are starting to turn and we're heading full steam ahead towards race season. It's coming up quicker than I thought it was going to be, but time flies, so that is what this video is going to be all about. I'm going to take you through the process of getting the license, the different things I must attend to achieve the license. They're all coming up, so I'm going to talk to you a bit about that. I'm also going to talk to you a bit about the plans for this year, also talking about the different racing that I'll be doing this year, and the other things you can expect on the channel throughout the year as well. So that's what this video is all about. So without further ado, let's get started. So in terms of getting the race licence, the Motorcycle Union of Ireland Ulster Centre have released their dates for their training days. So there's three training days altogether. There's 2 on track days and there's an information evening, I think it more sort of is, coming up on the 31st of January. In that evening, I think we're going to learn a bit more about the process of actually getting your licence on track, and also about Zoom meetings and other MCI courses that you need to complete before being allowed on track. So I think that's what that's all about. So I will bring you along, maybe hopefully do it if we can sneak the camera in. Hopefully someone can learn something from it. If you are interested in getting your license and you've stumbled across this video, I will leave a link below to download the application form to do the Newcomers Day. Different form than a standard license. You must apply to do the Newcomer Day before you actually apply for a license. So it's 2 different forms. Well, I think that's the way it works because we've been left in the dark. I don't know. All we've been told is to apply for the Newcomer Day, and that's what we've done. So let's hope that's the way it goes. Another thing you must do as a newcomer is also apply for a number. So you contact the number secretary in the Ulster Centre, which is Mervyn Ferris. You can get his contact details on the Motorcycle Union of Ireland website. You'll also be found on social media and things like that with Ulster Centre statements. You must ask him for a race number. You must tell him your class and he will assign you a race number, or you can ask him for a race number and hope no one else has took it. I will be telling you my race number in the future. I'll just leave it in the dark for a while yet, but you must apply for a number to compete in the racing. You just can't rock up and choose any number every weekend. You're assigned a number. I think it's especially important in your first year. In your first year racing, you must run a number 9 in front of your number, and I think you must complete 6 races to lose that 9 for the next year. So all year, no matter how many races you can do every single race. You will still need to run that number 9 for your first season, and then second season you can lose that number 9. If in your first season you only complete maybe 1 race, you will still need to run that number 9 in front of your number until you complete the quota of races. So that's the way that works for newcomers. So you will notice newcomers always will run a number 9 in front of the numbers over here in the Ulster Championship in short circuits. Obviously if you're a newcomer to racing, you're not going to be allowed on the roads, so that's how that works. The 2 on-track training days are dated for the 24th of February and 1 week later on the 2nd of March. I think they're both Saturdays and they're both at Kirkerson Race Circuit. They also mentioned in the application about Zoom courses and MCI courses. I think that's going to be flag seminars and maybe anti-doping. I know that's the way it works in the south. You must complete Sport Ireland's anti-doping course before you can go for a license. So I'd say it's going to be something similar to that. That is the courses you must complete: a flag seminar, more than likely, and anti-doping course, so no one's injecting things in them to go quicker. So I take it that's what it's going to be, but again we'll learn more on the 31st of Antrim. So them 2 days on track, I'll be bringing you along with me. I'll show you, film a bit of the background. I'll get Kevin or Gavin, whoever's going to be with me, to film a bit of the background. I'm not too sure of the structure, and again it's all going to be learning for us, so we'll see how that goes, and we'll bring you along for future people and people who are interested, maybe who I've never seen the background on how to actually get a license. That'll be quite interesting, hopefully, for you to see how that works. Now, there is still no confirmed schedule for this year's racing in the Ulster Centre. They did release a statement on the 30th of November, I think, and in that statement they had hoped to have a schedule put together or confirm the dates even before Christmas. Now nothing has come of that. We are still none the wiser about any race dates, but usually there is a race around St Patrick's weekend at Bismarck run by the Temple Club, and usually you'll have Easter weekend then, a Saturday race at Bismarck and then Easter Monday race at Kirkerson. So all being well, I hope to be at the Easter weekend, and that'll be my first race action. That is the plan. Hopefully that'll be 2 days of racing, and hopefully it all goes to plan and we're ready for then. In the south, we have an insurance update from the Motorcycle in Ireland. They have received an insurance quote, but unfortunately that quote doesn't involve road racing, and some off-road things aren't covered on certain land. I'm not sure what that's about, but yeah, road racing unfortunately isn't covered, so no matter what, we will not see road racing in the south, which is a bit of a bummer. But considering they had nothing at all last year, if we get short circuits back and we get Mondello Park back, then it's better than nothing, because I think everyone would agree Mondello Park is probably the best circuit in Ireland. All the Mondellos are 2-day meetings. A lot of the meetings up here, majority of them are 1-day meetings, so there's a lot more track time down in Mondello if that championship goes, and that's a big if it runs the same way as it previously did. There's no guarantee of that either. Also in the Southern Centre Statement, the insurance does cover things like this, the Two Higgs Hill Climb in Cork, so hopefully we see things like that returned. I raced there back in 2022. I finished second in the pit bike class behind William Roberts. He just beat me by this much to the class victory. So if we can get back to there, that would be great again. It's brilliant. Hill climb, it's a point-to-point road race basically. It was brilliant on the pit bike, but I'm not too sure what way that'll work with my license for this year. I don't think I'll be allowed to bring the 400 there, but we'll see. We'll see if that materializes. I have heard rumours that more than likely it will go ahead, but until anything's confirmed, I'm not going to say that it's definitely going to go ahead. But I have heard rumours that they're going to go ahead with the insurance quote, which will be good for everyone, I think. In terms of my plans, I have no plans set in concrete. Of course, we're waiting for schedules to come out, and we're waiting for the Southern Centre to confirm whether or not they're going to go ahead with this quote. But the plan is probably not to complete a full championship anywhere. I don't think I'll have the money to complete a full championship, and that's okay. I'm not down and out about that. That's just being realistic. So we'll just compete in whatever we can. If we got racing in all 3 tracks in Ireland this year, that would be fantastic for our first year. It'll be a lot of experience to be able to use the 3 tracks, and it'll only do me good. In terms of warming up for the season, I probably do plan on doing maybe a track day or 2. Obviously the track training days are going to help you, but I'm not too sure about how much track time you're actually going to get. I know sign-ons from 8 AM to 10 AM, so you think track time will be from 10 AM probably to sunset. Sunset in February is still going to be probably 4:30 or 5 o'clock, so depending on what way they run it, you might get a decent amount of track time. So if we could, maybe if that does go ahead and there is a track day at Bismarck, then maybe we would do it. Bismarck, a track I haven't been around on a bike. I did do a few track days on a pit bike, but you only use a quarter of the track, and obviously a pit bike is completely different to a full size bike. So if there was an option to maybe do a track day at Bismarck, I would probably look into it. And again, Mondello, if Mondello's going to go ahead, and even if it's not, it'll be nice to do a track day down there before the season starts or during the season. Again, like I said earlier, we don't know what the fees are going to be to get a license, so it's £260 just to do the newcomer track training days. I take it there's going to be another license fee to get your actual license on top of that. Now I'm not too sure, but I'm only assuming that that will be the case, that you will have to pay another license fee on top of that, which could be again above £100. I'm not too sure what the license fee is in the Ulster Centre. So if it was, say, for talk's sake, £100, there's £360 plus a medical from your local doctor, which costs around £65 for me. It might be different for everyone else. So you're in the near £400 there before you've even turned a wheel. Which is quite an expense, but that's what you expect, and I'm not complaining about it. That's the way it is. But £400 before you turn a wheel, you know, being realistic, I won't be able to afford a full championship unless I win the Euro Millions. So that is the plan. But once we get a full schedule, we will be able to pick out what we want to do and what direction we want to go in terms of race meetings and what to do and what track days and things like that. It all really depends on when we get a full schedule from either the Ulster Centre or the Southern Centre. We will also be returning with Steve again. This year we won't be at Cookstown. We done Cookstown last year. It was miserable, it was wet, but we've actually booked to go to the MotoGP in Jerez all together. So there's a whole group of us. You've seen my brother Kevin in the videos, you've seen Gavin in my second video, I think, us returning the pit bikes track. Gavin was in it. He's going, my father's going, Stephen's going, Stephen's son David's going. There's a whole bunch of us going. I think there's 8 or 9 of us going all together, so it'll be a brilliant weekend away, and I'll probably do a vlog for that. It'll be a bit of crack. So we'll miss Cookstown, but more than likely we'll hopefully get back to the Southern. So Steve will be probably doing sort of circuits similar to what I'll be doing. So we'll all be together. Again, Steve will be a massive help to me to learn everything. If you watched any Manx Grand Prix videos, you'll know Steve has a wee FZR 400, the same as mine. So I can learn a lot off Steve. Steve's a brilliant rider, so Steve will help me. He already has helped me a lot, so that's what I'm really looking forward to, returning the track with Steve as well. The years I've had with Steve, he's taught me a lot and I've learned a lot off him. So that gives me a bit of an advantage that way. I know what needs to go into bike prep. I know what will pass scrutiny and I know what won't pass scrutiny, and so I really should have no excuses for the bike. Hopefully it should pass. Really looking forward to returning racing with Steve. You know, that's all I've known for the last 6 or 7, 8 years, however long it's been. Me and my brother helping Steve out, that's all I've known for the last while. So really looking forward to returning to that, and hopefully again we'll return to the Manx Grand Prix at the end of August. We had great fun there last year, and hopefully we'll get to go there again this year. So that is the plan for 2024. There's a few things in terms of the bike. There's a few things still need done. You've probably seen in my last video I said about doing the clutch. So we have a clutch here, genuine clutch. It's actually blown me, soaking in oil. All I'm waiting for now is a bit more oil to come, because I'm going to fully service the bike and then change the clutch while the oil's out of the bike. I was going to do that. The bike needs serviced anyway, so we might as well dump the oil out of it and do it all at once. The clutch needs to go into the bike. I was still hoping, hopefully, if I have a bit of money, to put a new master cylinder on the bike. Now it all depends on how I perform on work. Hopefully I hit a few bonuses and we get a new master cylinder, so I'll be working really hard to try to achieve that, because he doesn't like new parts for the bike. So that is the plan for 2024. If you've watched this video all the way through of me waffling, I appreciate it very much. And without further ado, I'm just going to say quick thank you for watching this video. I'm going to wish you all the best in 2024, and I can't wait to see you on track soon.